Trippin' with Tarte is back, and this time the influencers are headed to Turks and Caicos. The last trip Tarte had was in Dubai, and that trip ended up going viral as people just could not believe the budget that Tarte had for that trip. They invited 50 influencers and their plus ones from 8 different countries around the world to join them. People were shocked by how much money the brand seemed to be spending on these girls, as one first-class ticket to Dubai from the US on Emirates could go for like $20,000, and that's just for one person. The girls were given the opportunity to also participate in activities such as camel rides, dune buggies, yoga, pool parties, and they even had a gold-themed dinner one night where the company's founder and CEO, Maureen Kelly, officially launched their new product, which is what they were all there for. Every single one of these Tarte trips or these brand trips is usually to introduce a new product into a beauty brand's line and give it a ton of promotion before it actually launches. And Tarte has actually explained that this is their entire marketing budget that they are using for these trips. And to be honest, it was kind of well spent on the Dubai trip with the way that so many people were talking about it, reporting on it. I mean, everyone was just like fascinated by the amount of money that they were spending on it. And it got Tarte's name back into a conversation again. And to them, they feel it's worth it. And that's exactly why they've continued to do these trips. But the thing about this trip was people felt like it was weird that the girls didn't really use a lot of Tarte products during the Dubai trip. When they were posting get ready videos, a ton of them posted without Tarte products. And when they did, some of them were saying the name of the products wrong. And there was even one girl who was using a bronzer and said that the Tarte bronzer just like wasn't doing it for her, so she needed to go in with another product. And people just felt like that was a little rude.
Using the Tarte shape sculpt tape. That's what it is, you guys. The sculpt tape. Blend. Okay, I need to bronze a little more. We need to get the shade match going. Also, my eyes will not stop watering, and that's gonna be a huge problem.
It certainly made people feel like these girls didn't even deserve to be on this trip because they weren't being respectful to Tarte, which led people to commenting that they should pay for top purchasers of their brand to come on a trip like this instead of influencers who aren't appreciative of the experience. Even though that would be incredible, it probably wouldn't generate the same kind of return for them to bring all fans on trips, as sad as it is, because truthfully, the reason why they do spend all of this money and have influencers join these trips is because they have a large following that is going to essentially push out their products to a ton of new people. But it does sound like Tarte is open to a mix of fans and influencers going on a trip because they are now giving their followers the opportunity to join these influencers on a future trip in with Tarte. So it sounds like they've kind of listened to the complaints that people had about influencers not appreciating and saying that Tarte should give back to those who actually spend money and use their products all the time. And so on their current Turks and Caicos trip, Tarte posted that they would be giving followers the chance to be a part of their next experience.
Who wants to come on our next trip in with Tarte? We're bringing a group of you, our Tartelets, on a full-on Trippin' with Tarte. You'll get to travel with us to a top secret destination, hang out with me, and get the full influencer trip experience. To enter, all you have to do is tag who you bring with you and fill out the form linked in the bio. Good luck, Tartelets. Can't wait to see you there.
So that's an exciting change that they've made from the backlash that they've gotten. And I will also say that this time around, it seems like the girls have also been instructed to use more Tarte products than last time. Either they've been instructed or they've just realized that they should not be doing what they did last time and have been using more Tarte products in their Get Ready With Me videos. Now, in terms of Tarte, there's something else besides giving fans an opportunity to attend these trips that have been getting them praise. And it is for being more inclusive on this trip compared to years prior, where they were getting a lot of backlash for not being inclusive in who they chose to be on these trips. Especially pre-pandemic, a lot of the time these brands, not just Tarte, would have a trip like this they would get called out for who they chose and the lack thereof inclusivity. So they were definitely getting a lot more praise this time, but I will say that there was also some backlash of people feeling like the brand wasn't really being inclusive with who they were actually posting on their socials from the trip. And some left comments saying that if they weren't following a specific creator already, they wouldn't have even known that they were on the trip or that the trip was inclusive at all, commenting on videos about the trip saying, "I didn't even know they invited more than 2 Black creators. I haven't been seeing them in all these other videos. They invited more Black, brown people, but they're definitely not treating everyone equally, and that makes me sad for the less popular creators." Now, in terms of the different treatment, this is in regards to the fact that one creator shared her room tour video, and in the caption of her video, she said, "They put me in the smallest room, but I'm just happy to be here." And people were so mad for Shawty Sin, saying, "You have more followers than some of the people with bigger rooms. Points are being made, not them giving my girl the smallest room with no beach view, SMH." Now, the girls are staying in this massive villa, and all the rooms seem to be different sizes, causing some drama, at least a little bit of drama. There's a few that I've seen with these big, huge rooms that have like little pools and beach access and like incredible views. And Cynthia's room, you kind of have to go around the corner to see the beach.
Know what time it is? It's a room tour. My plus one is not here yet, so I was gonna wait until she comes, but I can't wait, so we're gonna show you. Whereas in me. Look at this, Tarte Island. Shh, Cynthia's getting her beauty sleep. That's so cute. You open the door, Cynthia's villa, baby. Tarte knows how to set anybody up with a nice amount of makeup. Like, they always ask, what snacks do you want? What drinks do you want? Boom. They said, did you pack? It doesn't matter. We still got clothes for you. What? Okay, let's make our way to the bathroom. Baño, el baño hat. Also, let's just go outside real quick. This is my view. Oh my God. This is my freaking view. Look at that.
And I will say that for the most part, I was seeing a ton of these big creators like Meredith Duxbury, who has 18 million followers, have these massive rooms.
So we're in Turks and Caicos with Tarte. I'm going to give you guys a little room tour. Starting off at the bed, we have tons of insane goodies. We offer the most insane view ever. Look at this. Is this not incredible or what? Like, I am not leaving. More goodies. Oh my God, I love the Tarte merch. I mean, just look at this view. A massive bathroom with a tub.
So I wasn't sure if they were going based off of follower size for the room size, but then I just kind of got confused because Galleria posted that she had this giant room and she has 1.2 million, which is a couple less than Shawty Sin.
You guys, I'm in Turks and Caicos with Tarte. Let me give you guys a room tour. We walk in, you guys, literally look at the freaking beach. Look at the beach. Look at the beach. Do we see this? There is so much stuff in here. I don't even know what to do. Tarte, you guys. There's literally a vanity. I'm literally staying in Prince's room.
And Galleria actually got this giant upgrade for the second half of the trip. Honestly, good for her. Like, this is such an incredible villa. But she posted that she got this huge villa for the second half.
MTV, welcome to my crib. This is weekend 2 of the Tarte Turks and Caicos trip, tripping with Tarte. T, Maureen got me a villa. We out here, baddie. Let's see what the tea is. Are you kidding? I'm literally shocked right now. We have our own fire pit, guys, but we also have our own infinity pool, which is just absolutely insane looking out to the beach. Our living room, it's absolutely insane with a giant kitchen, another patio sitting area, and y'all thought we were done with the pool? There's another pool. Look at the view. Look at the view. Are you dumb? The bathroom looking like sink. Another sink. Another sink. And a shower. And a shower. What else you need, twin?
And now there's actually some drama with this because this Tarte trip to Turks and Caicos was actually a 2-part trip for Tarte. They kept joking that the first half was season 1 and now it's season 2 with new girls coming in, and they're kind of like joking that it's like Love Island or something. Some of the original girls that were there for the first half were staying, but only some. And Cynthia addressed this on her TikTok when she posted, "POV, you forgot to make content on the brand trip." And her caption said, "Season 1 over, I guess. Well, at least for some people." And someone commented, "Right, because, you know, we were wondering why Tarte only picked certain people to stay for weekend 2. And she replied, "That." So I'm not sure what the drama is with who was asked to stay on the trip a little bit longer, if people were asked to go home. Like, I'm a little confused as to how that whole thing is working out. I figured that everybody who was on the first half of the trip would go home and then new people would come on the trip, but since some people are staying, it seems to be getting a little bit messy. And at first I was a little confused as to whether or not Cynthia was staying on the trip for the second season or if she was going home, just based off of the things that she was posting. And because in her room tour she said she was there for the weekend, and then she corrected herself and said it was actually for the week.
I was gonna say this weekend, but I think it's a week. We here for a long time. I'm ready, my Bob.
So when I was watching this, I wasn't sure if she was only supposed to be there for the weekend, and then heard some people talking that the trip was going to be longer. And so she thought she got her days wrong, but it was actually because she was only invited to the first half of the trip, or what, I don't know. But she posted on her story last night that she went home, so she isn't a part of season 2. And she's been posting about how it's kind of making her spiral a little bit. She said, "I also think I'm going to take a social media break. I don't want to, but I'm so obsessed over the season 2. I have jealous comparing tendencies and it's just making me spiral." So it's certainly affecting her that she did not get invited to the second half of the trip, which I don't even know why Tarte did it like that, but a 2-part trip sounds messy. In one of Meredith's Get Ready With Me's, it sounds like she was given the opportunity to extend her trip and she decided to take it.
So Maddie and I decided to extend our little Turks and Caicos trip and stay here for group 2. Blah, blah, blah.
Alex Earl did get to extend her trip as well. She was there when Tana arrived, and Tana was part of the season 2 people that were coming in. So I don't know how that was all working. I also just think that with every trip, there's bound to be some drama, but it does seem like at the end of the day, Tarte is trying to make some changes compared to their other trips, and they're starting with this one. I really want to know what you guys think about this trip, and if any of the people that you follow are on it. I know a few of the girls, but besides Tana, I think most of them are from TikTok, which has been a huge difference from before the pandemic, where everyone on these trips was a YouTuber. Things are really changing in the beauty space, that's for sure, where people are getting tutorials and product recommendations. It really isn't from YouTube anymore, it's from TikTok, and these brand trip attendees are definitely telling us that for sure. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.